This is the story of Sichuan Airlines Flight 3U8633, a flight that turned from routine to a fight for survival in a matter of seconds. The pilots were relaxed, even joking about getting off work on time. But at an altitude of over 30,000 feet, the unthinkable happened. Without warning, a spiderweb of cracks appeared on the cockpit windshield. The experienced captain immediately knew the danger and reached for the radio.
现在有点故障，我申请下高度。
33，下8400。
下8400，我要返航了。
But before he could finish his report, the entire windshield exploded outwards. The massive pressure difference instantly sucked the first officer halfway out of the window. In the cabin, passengers were thrown around by violent turbulence, unaware of the life or death struggle in the cockpit. In the cockpit, the temperature plummeted to -40 degrees. The captain fought with all his strength to pull his colleague back inside, but the force of the wind was too strong. The aircraft was out of control, diving towards the snowy mountains below. Oxygen masks dropped in the cabin. Panic and screams filled the air. The flight attendants, ignoring their own fear, moved through the chaotic cabin, helping passengers secure their masks. Meanwhile, the ground control center lost contact. They repeatedly called the flight, their voices filled with growing anxiety. A level 3 emergency was declared, runways were cleared, and fire trucks, ambulances, and police raced into position. But a new, even greater danger appeared. A massive, impenetrable storm cloud blocked their path to safety. Flying into it meant being torn apart by lightning and hail. Seeing the plane turn, the passengers' fragile composure finally broke. But the crew stood firm. The purser's voice cut through the panic, reminding everyone of their purpose. Facing an impossible choice, the captain made a daring decision. He would fly through the storm. He steered the battered plane towards a tiny gap in the swirling clouds, their only chance of survival. The aircraft was violently shaken, like a leaf in a hurricane for a moment. They vanished from the radar. Just when all hope seemed lost, they broke through. The plane emerged from the darkness. With the airport in sight, the final, most dangerous phase began, landing a crippled plane with failed systems. The plane hit the runway hard, tires bursting from the immense friction. It screeched down the tarmac, barely staying on course. And then, silence. They had stopped. They were safe. On the ground, and in the cabin, cries of fear turned into cheers of pure relief and joy. Exhausted, the captain finally took the microphone, but his words were not of triumph.
我是本次航班的机长刘长健。今天我们没能把大家准时、安全地送到拉萨，我代表全体机组和乘务组，大家致以最诚挚的歉意。
A true hero, whose calm and courage saved 119 lives against impossible odds. Let us always remember the name, Captain Liu Changjin.